Summer is almost here, and I felt that now is as good a time as any to talk about summer chick flicks. Considering how Canadian weather has been these past few years, summer waltzes in and out as it pleases at this point. Some of my fondest memories actually happened in the summertime though, and it's movies like Mamma Mia 1 and 2 that bring me to those days. Speaking as both a winter baby and a winter lover, I cherish any semblance of summer I can get now. On all counts, these are really silly movies that nobody is supposed to take seriously. With clumsy choreography, flimsy narratives, and mostly subpar vocals, you'd think people would be quick to board their own ferries out of the cinema. Well, I didn't. It's true that plenty of chick flicks exist with well-developed characters, clever humor, and thoughtful premises. Look no further than my Likewise profile, link in the description. But like I said in my Little Italy review, what's wrong with giggling at something lighthearted and cute every now and again? These kinds of movies appeal to our hunger for shenanigans, nostalgia-inducing music, and honestly, love in its purest form. There's nothing complex about the Mamma Mia franchise, but there's really something to be said about appreciating the little things and the most basic of emotions we oftentimes forget we even have. We don't normally spend our summer holidays overanalyzing and trying to make a philosophical spectacle out of everything now, do we? Of course not, because if we did, we wouldn't be able to distress and mentally prepare ourselves for the hustle and bustle of autumn. So why are we holding these movies to the same standard as Oscar bait? So what if the dancing is akin to a middle school musical number? Not all of us are born to be Derek Huff, and we certainly don't mind being goofy from time to time. So what if autotune can't save all the actors? We like singing obnoxiously with our friends in the car, right? Blurting out the silly in us keeps us from going insane. And so what if the stories don't add up or don't always flesh out the characters? Our own lives don't always make sense, and we aren't always on our A game, but we make the most out of what we can have anyways. The point I'm trying to make is that aside from scenarios you'd be hard-pressed to experience in real life, these movies are somewhat an accurate representation of how chaotic, ridiculous, and wistful we can be in real life. And frankly, they make me wish flash mobs could become a normal, everyday occurrence in a mostly routine place I currently live in. Now, do I think that the series should continue? They could have easily stopped at the first movie, which was literally written around Abba's songs and not in tandem with them. But they managed to come up with something more plot-driven and emotionally centered this time around with the sequel. Although I would consider it personally a half prequel, half sequel myself. While this shouldn't have taken them 10 years to come up with the final product, I do think they're capable of perhaps coming up with other stories taking advantage of Abba's other songs. I know a lot of people complain about Hollywood milking franchises, but I'm personally willing to give things a chance if there's effort put into them as far as creativity goes. Mamma Mia 2 took a chance in giving Donna a backstory with sweet mother-daughter moments, which it really didn't need to do. And it ended up totally blowing its predecessor out of the water. So let's see what Mamma Mia 3 can accomplish in a decade or so. In the meantime, let's just relax with some catchy tunes and a nice drink for once, not depend on movies for intense social commentary all the time.